No, it's okay. So you've seen the series.
I've seen the series.
And this is one of the most, like, catchy themes.
It's so catchy. I love the music. I also love the art.
Mm-hmm. The art's fantastic. I don't know.
A little too steampunk?
A little bit. It confuses me, because when you watch the series, it's like medieval and magic. And then you have all this cog work, and you're thinking like, ooh. So, I'm curious how they got inspired to make this. You know?
That's a good question.
Like, where do you come up with the idea for a clockwork country? Or clockwork world? Yeah. You never actually see the sun in the actual intro. It's just like a ball of flame, but here it's like a hexagonal sphere, or like a soccer ball, a fire.
What do you call the buckyballs?
Yeah, it's a buckyball. It's a C100 something, or like C60 something or other.
Yeah, something.
For those...
Bacon!
Bacon!
His face. His face. Oh yeah, the runway walk.
Yeah.
So we got started on this because when Gared stops walking, he does this little sassy hip thing. He just throws his hip out when he stops. Yeah. Work it.
I imagine it's like, oh, look at blood.
Blood.
Yes, we know it's blood.
We didn't know it. Actually, we didn't know it. He said that. Maybe it's sriracha.
No! The wasted...
With the bacon! Yes, someone was eating their bacon with sriracha.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Like maple sriracha glazed bacon. Yeah, we should do that.
Sriracha bacon.
Hang on, guys, we'll be right back.
Yeah, be back in about, like, a day or so.
Gotta go find some...
We have bacon
maple.
and sriracha right here.
We can find some maple syrup.
Yeah!
Just like brown sugar. You don't have sugar.
So yeah, this is where we were doing the runway walk, and I would seriously cosplay as Gared.
You can totally pull it off, yeah.
I really would. I love everything about Northern dress in the Game of Thrones series, except for like the blood and everything.
We have to find you a winter convention to cosplay at because
it's gonna be
all
hot.
wool.
I mean, look at that! I love the knee-high boots. The
boots are great.
The trousers. I love this. I love the
so many
belting.
like bits of leather attached to him.
Yeah.
You got the hair.
I do. I'm getting the hair.
You're getting the hair.
I need the back mullet part.
Oh yeah, we could do some like styling.
Yeah.
Gel or something.
And then I need like.
And then you need a 200 grade sword.
I can get one of those. It'll be like black and made of plastic, but I can get one of those.
We could spray paint it.
And apparently, like if you hold right trigger, he walks marginally faster.
Okay.
And then when you stop, it's like
he really does a hip swing.
boom.
Yeah.
So here we have Gared Tuttle of House Forrester.
In this season, stylish wool, not a blend, wool tunic, and what do you call the skirt thing that he's wearing under his tunic?
I don't know.
I have no idea what that is.
I feel like the whole thing is... I feel like underneath this vest, it's a one-piece tunic.
Ah, that could be.
And then, like, the trousers pull up to cover the crotchal areas.
Gotcha. You know, you could be right. Because I think the bottom of his tunic is just filthy, maybe? Yeah.
But he's never taken it off because he has to pull it over himself.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, I feel like this right here is just a vest. He has a tunic on top of his, like, undershirt.
Okay, yeah.
and it's just freaking hot. It's
But
hot.
it's cold. It's the north.
Yeah, hence the layering. See, in the north, very practical with the layering, but we can be stylish with it. You know, I like the belt. He's accessorizing very well with the crusty leather belt.
And the drops of blood on the back, that goes a long way too.
It's a very primal, you know, that's what the designer was going for. It's very, you know, wolf primal kind of. It's good. It's good. It works.
He's pulling it off.
He's pulling it off very well.
That's Father's car.
How do you know that's your dad's car when it literally looks the same as every other car?
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Probably no. You look at it every day.
Winter may be coming.
Is it like...
Still have his bait.
It's like, I don't know, you know the dings on your car versus the dings on another car of the same model.
I wonder if they're like cart manufacturers. Like, was that a Toyota cart? Was it Mitsubishi? The Tuttles actually import their carts. They only drive imported carts.
Dornish carts.
Yeah. Ah, you bastards! Why?
I'm gonna eat that.
Why would you kill the pig? That makes no sense.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Ugh.
Daddy!
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
You just killed the last pig.
I'm going to kill you.
Come at me, big boy.
It's a heavy sword.
It
You
is.
can try if you like. And then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy.
It's cool
Lord
how
Bolton
the
is the
blood
new
on
warden of
Gared's sword is like
I reckon
brown
he
and
liked a
crusty.
Yeah.
lordly sword
It's
like
dry.
that.
Well, that is fresh.
We should have cleaned it though.
That's true. You had one job there.
One skill.
Daddy!
I'll
You
have that sword,
bastards!
boy.
Oh yeah, this is where I say something badass.
Aye. You'll have it.
Come here! You put too much effort into the swing!
Maybe you should aim at something other than his midsection.
Yeah.
Like
Alright.
legs or...
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
You know, actually I was reading a sword tutorial, because that's what I do. You're not supposed to overextend on the
You're a
swing.
pig farmer, huh?
Oh! Damn!
Oh, to the face! Go for the pitchfork!
Can I ask you a question?
Okay, that's 10. I've been keeping track of puns. 10. You're 10.
Booyah!
Well done.
How does he catch him? Ah, you... Ow!
Wow, he just went for the maximum amount of damage. How did you just kick him
And I
with your
just...
split open leg?
Booyah!
Mercy. Please.
Now do we let
Beg of you.
We let him go last time and he was an ass. But
No,
I
this
don't know.
this guy wasn't an ass.
Wasn't he the guy standing next to Ramsay Snow being like,
No.
I was here? Okay.
No. It was the blonde guy.
Alright.
The
Can we
blonde
murder
guys.
that guy?
I will.
Thank you.
I will put forward every effort to murder that man.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Why do we advance on him slowly? Oh, that's right. He stabbed my leg.
Also, he's on a horse.
Yeah.
Father?
Gared, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Why did they kill an 8-year-old girl?
For fun?
Bastard Boltons.
I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Well, it killed one of them. Chose to let the other one go, but little Mr. Blonde Bowl Cut is going to get it.
Oof.
Iron Wrath, Stronghold of House Forrester.
It's pretty.
I like how it's carved into a mountain.
I like the sun coming through the
trees.
trees and the snow. It looks cold.
It
It's
does.
Gared! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
I feel like that dude's voice cracked a little bit in the delivery.
Well, you're not doing so well.
Gared!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton.
I think we killed the Bolton.
They killed my family.
I
And for
killed
what?
one of the White Hills, I think. And the
Oh.
Bolton is
My
the
sister, she
horrible one.
was
right?
only 8
Yeah, I
years
think
Or-
so.
Maybe you're right.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Yeah.
Load them for me, would you?
Oh. Oh. No. Oh.
Let's just get this over with so that we can
Okay.
comment on like everything that's happened.
Ah.
Ugh.
Okay. This is sound medical practice, really. Ah, I
Dark
like.
days, I fear.
They
To
like
lose the lord
squeeze
of the house and the
what is
eldest
like goes
son
back
through such a
together.
despicable act of
So
treachery
graphic.
and betrayal.
So graphic.
Yup.
Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
Lord Ethan.
Right.
He's a
This
baby.
might hurt a bit.
Are you salting
Will
that?
you?
You bastard.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son, Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment
Interesting.
now. I'd like you to walk
The
forward
maester?
first.
Yeah,
See if you
this
can put
sounds to
any
me
weight on
about
that leg.
Roderick. It's like he doesn't.
You like him?
Doesn't like him? That's weird.
I've.
Go on. Don't stop
I
now.
didn't pick up on that the
It's
last time.
better to
through.
let the blood circulate.
Maybe I'm imagining it.
It's like. Yeah, we don't. What are the motivations of the Maester?
He seems to. In general, he supports the house. He doesn't like the Boltons.
So here we have the family tapestry. We have
Easy character cheat sheet. Lord Forrester, dead. Roderick also dead.
Lady Forrester, who's coming to meet us. Mira,
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose.
in King's Landing.
Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Oh, we did have a discussion about Mira. Like, the worst thing you can do is bring her home. Like, oh, this is where we made all the comparisons to the Stark family.
Yeah.
So we have
Lord Forrester.
Dead,
Was
so
an
that's
honour
fitting.
to die for
Roderick also dead, still fitting.
Yep. So, Lord Forrester is basically Ned Stark.
Very honorable.
Very stern.
And then Roderick is...
Rob.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Yeah, that's very Rob. You know, destined to be a leader. But I feel like Lord Forrester had better humor than Ned. You know, because he made that quip about Norrin, and I don't think...
He's a little more relaxed. He's a little less intense.
Yeah.
Hardly matters at this point.
No. We have Ryan here, who's supposed to be Little Rickon, the wild child. Actually, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, but Asher is the, we decided Asher is more like,
exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
the Tully brother, Catelyn's brother, right?
Blackfish.
The Blackfish.
I feel, now that I think about it, he's sort of a mix between the two. He's sort of a mix of Jon Snow and Blackfish.
Yeah, he could be a Jon Snow character.
Because, like the Blackfish, he has the temper. You know, he has a huge temper, and he has a bit of a wild streak, as we will discover. But like Jon Snow, he was exiled away from the family. You know?
That's a good point.
And
But
then,
he may come back, which, well...
I hope he comes back.
Yeah, but Jon Snow wouldn't have that option from the wall.
Yeah. I wonder if Asher is sort of like the fans' way of saying, oh, here's Jon Snow coming back.
True.
Or
That's
Jon
true.
Snow
Snow-like character.
who has a chance to come back.
So Mira then is Sansa Stark,
Yep.
stuck in King's Landing,
Stuck in politics.
navigating the political scene.
Ugh.
Lady Forrester is Catelyn.
Very.
Very much
Lady
Catelyn.
Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Actually, I think Gared is the Jon Snow character.
Gared, really?
Right? He's like attached to the family,
But not.
but not. He kind of shares the family honor and mentality, very protective of the family.
Very level-headed.
Yeah.
And he gets sent to the wall.
Yeah.
You know what?
He
Yeah,
gets
you're
sent to
right.
the wall.
We're playing as Jon Snow.
Woo!
Yeah!
Talia and Ethan.
The twins.
I suppose Lord Ethan now.
So this is kind of maybe Bronn and Arya, but
Yep.
they're the, I think, most original characters.
Yeah. I think Talia and Ethan are musical and they don't fight with each other. Unlike Bran, whatever, and Arya.
Ryan.
Little
Never easy being
Rickon,
the fourth-born son.
the wild child.
And no direwolves, but other than that, very Stark-like.
Yeah.
Seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine. Maestro Tengrin, look.
He wants to chop off our leg with a little bit too much, you know. It's like, oh,
Enthusiasm.
it's like,
Well, it'll be sad to chop off your leg. Here, let me do it.
It's like, oh boy, I've never chopped off a leg before.
We should go loot him.
Loot him?
Like we did
Okay.
last time, pick up
Ironwood
all the stuff.
Okay. That shield saved our butt. Not shaved our butt. Because that's a completely different kind of shield. Alright, give me that loot. You never know, we might need these.
We might.
This might help.
If we survive till the end of the episode, we might.
Take that. I wonder actually how... I took a course in traditional Chinese medicine at Penn, and I wonder... Oh, do you need to rest your
fine.
legs?
Okay.
You know what? We'll
Nah,
kick
that's good.
We'll kick the bucket.
Okay.
The
Let's
trash
not do that.
bucket. I took a course in traditional Chinese medicine, and I've always wondered, like, how medicinal herbs came about in terms of usage.
Trial and error, maybe.
Yeah, that was largely what it was. Like, oh, it was trial and error first, and then fancy theories would come up about it later.
Yeah.
Whereas nowadays, it's fancy theories first, then trial and error later.
True, but our fancy theories are
Based off
grounded
of,
in...
off of trial and error.
That's actually... No, you know what? It's almost not true, though. The fancy theory, in some cases, is that, okay, we think there are more useful medicinal compounds in nature, and then it's like high-throughput screening, which is essentially trial and error, to find out which of them actually does the thing that you want it to do. So it's still the same... I think it's still the same order. I think you test a bunch of compounds, and then maybe try to optimize them chemically, but...
Yeah, I think so. Also, Dutch.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Okay.
Why do you keep a bucket full of... What happens when the bucket full of maggots turns into a bucket full of flies?
That's a good question.
You know, like, what... do you people ever think about that?
And why aren't there any flies in
I
this
may
room?
be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Alright, let's show him the sword. Check out my long sword that I cleaned.
Oh, good job.
See, it's
It's a good
clean.
thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Let's look at you.
Give the side eye to the maester.
It's like, do you really want to chop off my leg?
I'll admit, you do seem better than was to be expected. I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Gared. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Gared, I heard what happened. Is it true?
I'm gonna go grab some water.
Your family...
Oh, Talia.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Her face is
Gared
a little...
was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end. Even when all
Like,
was
in
lost.
general, I think the characters have pretty
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
normal-looking faces.
Every
Oh,
choice.
shit!
No doubt in his time.
Sorry.
They said
It's
Damn it.
okay.
Forrester was valiant to the end.
I just
And
like,
what
I get in the
Roderick?
mood of, I think it's
He
a
was with
movie.
you as well.
That's what it
I'm
is.
sure
Very much a
Oh,
movie.
Chaos and
Pick a try.
confusion. But if you can remember
He was
anything,
totally the
I'm
man.
sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Gared.
Of course, my
We
lady.
didn't avoid the
It
question.
demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
And this is where
I'll
it
be
starts
sure
getting
it's given to
stressful.
Yup. Which is why I can never drop the controller
This was
again.
our land. They were our
I'll just
people.
panic and
Your
freeze.
family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the
I like
White
his
Hills.
nose.
Not with Ramsay Snow
Whose
coming
nose?
to see us bend the knee.
Our
The
uncles.
hell with Ramsay
Oh.
Snow, the bastard. Garrett, you understand what this means.
Oh, it is
you
a
killed
very-
Bolton, and Ramsay
Nose,
Snow
nose,
wanted
right?
Yeah.
retribution.
I can see the family relation.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
Ramsay Snow is coming here.
Aye. He'll arrive within a week. Those men will say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Gared has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
That's a good point.
So, what's to be done?
Well, he did discover Mendelian genetics.
Ultimately,
True.
it'll be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear
It's kind of
fealty.
tempting to just
But now,
bar the gates and make
will
Ramsay
accuse you
Bolton
of
burn the
murder,
place
and
down.
us of protecting you.
Just to never have to talk to him.
Oh,
Like, I'm sort of
not
okay with
faulting
everyone
him for
going
what
up in
he did.
flames.
I'd have done the same.
As long as they don't have
any
to be in
man
the same
would.
It
room.
wasn't murder.
as Ramsay Snow.
Justice.
Not in there.
You'd rather him burn down the whole house
Yeah.
than deal with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, that sounds right.
See them try.
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
He just,
why you
I don't
cannot
know, he stresses me out, and
He stresses
everyone's
everyone
gonna hold
out.
this
The
pillow.
boy has suffered enough.
That's why
Sit
we
over here.
have the
That's
security
why we have a
pillow.
security
Go.
pillow.
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
Can the whole family go?
You're
Can we just
sending
take
him to the
everyone?
war.
To the field
The
trip.
boy's done nothing
Ethan,
wrong.
Not in the
Talia,
eyes of the Boltons.
Uncle.
I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for
Now
the
we're really
house.
Jon Snow.
So I'll go.
Yep.
I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Next time I'll see you, I'll tell you about your mother. Sorry!
Oh, he has a weird
settles
beard.
it then.
I just saw that.
You never noticed? That Uncle Duncan has that
You have
little...
my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we
An
haven't much
interesting,
time.
interesting
The Whitetails will come
choice
looking
of
for you.
personal grooming. Oh. Okay.
Were it up to me,
I like that
I'd
he's
gladly
stolen
drive a
things.
sword through Lord Whitehill's heart
Good
and give him a
attention to
chance.
detail.
Yep.
I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord
We have a leg
Forrester
full
would
of
be
maggots.
proud that you put the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own
I
great
was gonna
uncle was
ride
a
in the
ranger for the Night's
Vanguard.
Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but
It was well deserved, Gared. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
It's kind of sad how
I've been waiting for the
practical
right moment to tell you.
everyone is about this.
What do you mean?
What?
Like, how death and everything happens.
Oh,
What is
yeah.
it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said,
I mean,
the
it's,
North Grove can never be lost.
it's the reality of their lives. People die all the time.
Yep.
Illness.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise.
War is a big one.
It's not often discussed.
Alright, what
Ever.
is it?
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way.
I'm telling you, it's
You
a giant
haven't
laser
told anyone
cannon.
else, have you? This
I hope
is
it's a laser
important,
cannon.
Gared.
You mean
I
that
need to know the
Ramsay
truth.
Snow
Of
and
course not.
fire.
Told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our
Are we
secret.
wearing an earring?
But soon, I may need your help.
No, I
I
think
can't
that's
say
just
anything more
graphical,
just yet.
like, hair
Just
thing.
know the
Oh, no,
North
wait,
Grove
maybe.
may very well be vital to the future.
There's
of
one on
this
the other
house.
side too.
But don't breathe
But
a
it's
word
not
of
on the
it to
front of his
anyone at
face,
the
it's
wall.
only behind his ears.
Become
Maybe
a
just doesn't
ranger
wash
if you
back
can.
there.
It will help.
Ooh. Wash behind your ears, kids.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Winter is coming.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice. What is that? What is up with Northerners and their three-word sayings?
They're people of few words.
Very terse.
Also, what's called you don't open your mouth that long.
Yeah, that's true. Should I just leave her hanging? I'll take it.
I'm not sure they give you the option, do they? I guess you can
Be
wait it out.
safe.
Do you think there was a little thing between Talia and Gared?
I can't tell. I thought so the first time around, but now I think she's probably 12, so...
She's twins with Ethan's and he's 12. But then again, in this day and age,